There is a secret market crash happening in the Toronto real estate market right now that nobody is talking about. You won't find it on Realtor.ca or any other platform. I've been doing real estate sales in Toronto and the Greater Toronto area for 10 years, and I have never seen anything like this. The entire section of pre-construction where builders are selling directly to consumers is not on MLS. You can't see it online. There is no centralized database of what is going on. But since interest rates have gone up so dramatically over the last couple of years, there are a lot of buyers who now can't close on their newly constructed units. This is because builders sell their units way in advance of it actually being built, up to 4, 5, or even 6 years prior to completion. And most of these buyers were assuming, well, this is a great deal. I'm buying at today's price, and by the time it's ready and built, the place is going to be worth a lot more. The one thing they just weren't expecting was the entire economy to fall apart and interest rates to go haywire. So a lot of those buyers now cannot actually close, and their deposits are at risk. This has led to a complete collapse of the assignment sale market. Let me explain. An assignment sale is when a current buyer of a pre-construction unit sells their contract to purchase the property to another buyer. This new buyer buys the contract to close on at a later time. And since a lot of these original buyers now don't have the cash to close on their purchase, they are flooding the assignment sale market with these contracts for sale. The reason why you're not seeing it online is because builders do not allow their customers to put these types of assignment sales on MLS. So everything is being shopped really quietly. And in fact, a lot of realtors have created their own networks, whether on Facebook or email threads, to shop these sales. And so I am getting these emails flooding my inbox every single day with more and more assignment sales. People are walking away from their deposits entirely just to get rid of it because they know if they don't close, that builder is not only going to take their deposit, but is going to sue them too. So the pre-construction market is in peril. It's estimated that between 25 and 30% of all pre-construction projects are now not closing, and those buyers are walking away from their deposits this year.
I lose my deposit, which is gone. It's been gone for 5 years. And I can sort of walk away from this thing. So I might as well. I'm just going to tell them I'm not closing.
Right.
And that's a hockey stick level increase in number.
So let me share with you some of these numbers, because I was just a couple of months ago saying that the numbers are at 25%. I firmly believe they're now above 30%. That is to say, of all new products that are ready for people to take them
New
over.
developments, yeah.
Correct. About 30% of people at least are walking away. And I'll tell you how I know these numbers, because there's no sources on this. The builders are keeping it quiet. But I have a pretty good source, which is shocking, but I do. I'm a lawyer. I do enjoy the sound of my voice, the melodious sound of my voice. I try to get on these podcasts and everything else. And as a result, people approach me when they have problems. And you know who's approaching me now? And I'm not talking about one group. I'm talking about multiple groups at this point. 4 or 5 groups at this point. They're the listing agents that acted for the builders.
Because they only get paid the bulk of their commission when the deal closes at the end.
And if they've been paid any commission, then the builder can claw back in the event that they don't close.
Oh, I forgot that part. The builder's coming after these people.
The clawback that matters.
Yeah.
And here's the critical component. These listing agents sold every single unit in the building. Yeah. So if they're clawing back a percentage, it's an accurate tally of what the failure rate is on the building.
Very accurate.
Right. 25 to 30% is coming from these stats. And this is, again, not one group in particular.
So this
is multiple groups that
we're moving past anecdotal. We're moving past anecdotal into a data source that's little understood, but is real.
Yes.
And this is telling you that we're getting up into the 35% range of people who are just saying to the builder, the builder's saying it's time to close.
25, 30. That's where I'm ready to go.
But I think we're going to see that change radically in the next couple of months.
Yes.
So you have builders suing their previous customers and suing the agents that sold their units to those customers. And no one is talking about this. I have not seen a single headline anywhere in any major news outlet about this issue. And it's because there is no data on it. It's not on MLS. But as these construction projects near completion, a lot of these buyers not closing means that some of these construction loans that the builders got may not be able to be paid off, which has already started happening, meaning that we're seeing some pre-construction projects now completing in receivership where the bank is taking over the project. And for the projects that do close with just enough buyers closing on those projects, you'll see those start to flood the market on the resale side because those buyers can barely hold on to the units with the huge payments that they now have to carry. So you can expect a lot more condos hitting the market over this year, both for sale and for rent. But hey, that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.